up everyone? I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 11 of Little Witch Academia. And like I've been saying since like episode 3 or 4, the plot of the story is to revive magic for, you know, the witches and stuff, show everyone that witches are still needed. But what I didn't know is how it was going to happen. Now, I mean, obviously we all knew Akko was going to be involved, but how was she going to restore magic and let everyone know that witches are still important? How is she going to save witches? Well, now we know! Turns out the shiny rod is a very powerful wand that can help revive magic completely, because turns out back in the day when Luna Nova was founded and, you know, during the golden age of magic, we find out that in the past, witches didn't need a sorcerer's stone. They had like plenty of magic all around for them to use. But, you know, today, when there's less and less witches, all they have is to rely on the Sorcerer's Stone, and, you know, if they get too far away from it, then they can't use magic at all. Witches are very weak today, so how are we gonna give them more magic? Well, with the shiny rod, we just have to use that to break the seal and revive the... Hold up, wait, give me a second here. Grand Triskelion. The Grand Triskelion, that. Apparently the Triskelion can change the world as we know it. The most powerful magical artifact ever. But like I said, it is sealed and only the shiny rod can break the seal. But before we break the seal, we have to activate the shiny rod, and to activate the shiny rod, we have to like enchant 3 different words. Like we have to say, no, not 3, we have to say several different words, which are like spells and stuff, to unlock the full potential that is the shiny rod, and then the shiny rod can break the seal, and once the seal is broken, then we can unleash the most powerful magical artifact in the universe to change the world. You know, when you say that all out loud, it really does sound like an evil scheme. I really like how Little Witch Academia built up to this point. You know, we were exploring the world of magic, learning the history of it, and learning about its future, learning about its characters, did it at a very decent pace, and Akko is still growing. We see at the beginning of the episode that she basically almost did like a whole perfect like spell, was able to put things together and things like that. Like, she was doing really well. So I really like the progression and the pacing of Little Witch Academia, and now I see that the whole second half of the series is going to be about, you know, finding out these words and saying the words, breaking the seal, and using the Triskelion to, you know, change the world for witches and everything like that, and revive, like get more magic so that witches can use it whenever they want. The question is, how are they going to change the world? I mean, sure, let's say that they were able to bring back enough magical energy so that witches can use magic whenever they want without relying on the Sorcerer's Stone. The thing is that, will people still need witches? That's the thing. We gotta figure out what humans are gonna need witches for nowadays, because, you know, with the age of digital technology and things like that, you know, it's very difficult for witches to be of use in today's age. I mean, yes, the Grand Triskelion can change the world, but how are they going to use the Grand Triskelion? Are they going to say, hey, we wish that there was no such thing as the digital age, and then what, we go back to the industrial times when witches will definitely be more needed? I don't really know what they're going to use the Grand Triskelion for, but it's definitely going to be used to at least try to help witches have more of a purpose today. I found it really sweet how Akko, she was being tested. Like, she was offered to, you know, go through this gate and achieve her dream, but she had to give up her past, and she didn't want to do that. And turns out that Ursula did the same thing long ago, and it was finally revealed. It was finally revealed. Oh my lord, it was finally revealed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can now finally say Professor Ursula is Shiny Chariot. Do you understand, guys? Do you understand the amount of people who were questioning me, being all like, hey Sloan, is Shiny Chariot Ursula? Yes! It just made it so obvious throughout the series, just the amount of people that didn't figure it out. How? Were you half asleep? Honestly, how did you not figure this out? Like, You didn't even have to figure it out. It was basically like right in your face, like, ugh. But yeah, apparently this Professor Woodward, I believe her name is. Why is she underground? Why is she like locked away or something like that? Because Ursula called her professor, so she's an official teacher there, but why is she all locked away? I don't really know, but she's definitely an enchanted being. Oh my lord, this woman is like Mother Nature herself. That's exactly what she looks like. Well, Akko passed the test and looks like she's definitely on her way to becoming the next shiny chariot. Let me know your thoughts on this episode and catch me later as I upload a fan mail opening video. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.